Hi, Carla. How have you been?
Good. How are you?
So the last time we met, we discussed, coming up with a healthy eating plan for you, and you stated to me that that you should be eating more fruits and vegetables, that you should be watching your intake of sweets, and that with your hypertension, that you have to watch the salt, and the with your high cholesterol, the fat, and that you said that you were going to try and make those necessary diet changes. So how has that been going for you?
Not too well. I'm having trouble with portion control. That's my big problem. I know you taught me which foods to eat, the healthy foods, and to eat bigger portions of the healthy foods and smaller portions of the not so healthy foods. I understand that. I'm having trouble balancing that out. And also the sodium. That's a big thing for me. I like to eat the Weight Watchers foods, the frozen meals, so that has a lot of sodium. So I'm trying to cut those down to once in a while, so I don't eat too much salt because of my blood pressure. But I think that's working because I've been cutting back and my blood pressure seems to be a little bit lower. And also, I have to drink more water, and that's becoming a problem.
Okay, so you mentioned three different things that you're having trouble controlling your portions, that you're having trouble, a little bit of trouble, but you're making some progress with your sodium intake, and you feel like you have to drink more water. So, out of those three, what do you think you could tackle first?
Getting rid of the sodium seems to be an easier thing for me to do than I thought it was going to be. So I'm paying more attention to the food labels, like you told me to. So, and I'm cutting back on the sodium. Um, so that seems to be, I'm more aware of it, of the sodium intake. So I think I'm better able to control that, the sodium. The drinking water is going to be a little bit of a problem, only because the more water I drink, the more I have to go to the bathroom, and that could be a nuisance sometimes to have to always run to the bathroom.
Okay, so what with this limiting the sodium intake, you said that that's something you are already doing. You think you could do yourself more, but then you said that the water is something that is hard for you to introduce. Well, the the less sodium you eat, the less water you're going to retain.
Oh.
So if you're cutting out the sodium foods that you're already
Oh.
eating and adding the water into your diet, you're going to be going to the bathroom more. But it sounds like you're saying that that's kind of a nuisance for you to do. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So with the water, do you see yourself being able to add at least one more glass of water in a day, or do you feel like that's something you can't do because?
Oh no, one more glass of water, 8 ounce glass of water shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, so do you think that you could add one more 8 ounce glass of water every day?
Definitely, no problem.
Okay, so let's start out small and we'll start adding another 8 ounce glass of water from now until when we meet again, and we'll see how that has been going with you with your going to the bathroom and it being, annoying for you to do that. And if you're able to manage it, we'll see if we could add more water, and then we'll kind of go from there. So, how confident are you on a scale of 1 to 10 that you'll be able to add another 8 ounce glass of water every day?
Oh, definitely 10. That's easy. That's an easy thing that I can do.
Okay, so another issue you mentioned with the sodium is the Weight Watchers meals.
Hmm.
Do you think that you could be able to cut back on eating those Weight Watchers meals? Because the last time you said that your job is really hard for you to sit down and eat a proper lunch, so you're always grabbing for those type of foods.
That's the problem. I have to remember to actually make a nutritious lunch the night before, so that I don't have to resort to having a quick microwavable meal, and that which is so high in sodium. So I'm trying to make a more filling, nutritious, like a sandwich, maybe some low sodium turkey with a little bit of mayo or mustard to cut out, some of the fat. Because you told me that was a great idea, a little spiciness in the mustard.
Okay.
So, but the thing is having to remember. So maybe
Because you've been eating the sodium, quick Weight Watchers meals for many years, and it's something that you're used to. Let's start out small. So I'm going to make a suggestion, if I can, to you, that you're going to try and what we call brown bag your lunch at least twice a week. Is that something you see yourself doing?
Yes, sure, twice a week, I can manage that. I can manage that, I have to remind myself that I
So
can
not
manage it.
every day, because every day could get, a little overwhelming at first. So you said that you would be able to have, turkey breast. You're gonna want to buy the low sodium variety if possible. And then you said before that you already made the switch to whole wheat, the low fat mayo and mustard. And what else do you think you could pack in that brown bag lunch?
Okay, well, I'm not a big fan of like fresh fruit, but I like a banana, and then I like the fruit cups. I don't know how that is in sodium. Are the fruit cups high in sodium? Maybe I should shy away from them. I do drain the juice out to get rid of that sugar.
They're a little higher in sodium than a fresh fruit because it's processed, because it's made in the liquid, in the juice. But you could buy the 100% juice and you could drain it as you're doing. But since you don't have, you're not at risk, right now you don't have diabetes, that's not something we're have to worry about right now. We're more focusing on the sodium intake and the cholesterol and the fat intake. So that's something you could do, have 1 cup and, you could drain it. You could add that to your brown bag lunch. What else do you think you'll be able to add?
Um, I usually add like a pudding, like one of those low-fat puddings, the chocolate puddings, because that gives me my chocolate fix without actually eating chocolate. So I don't know if that's cheating or not, but I think, that kind of takes the edge off of not eating sweets.
That's something you could do, but can I make a suggestion to get, if you want to add more chocolate, you could purchase, I don't know if you ever seen Hershey Kisses, the little dark chocolate that they have. If you have about 5 of those, you'll be able to get your chocolate fix, and the dark chocolate studies have shown that it can help with heart disease. So would you be willing to do that instead of adding, a pudding?
Yeah, I didn't know I could do that. I thought that would be cheating to eat the actual chocolate instead of the pudding. But,
Well, the key
okay.
is that I want you to remember, you said you have problems with the portion control. You want to stick to the 5 little Hershey Kisses. So try and portion it out the night before, put it in a place back in the cabinet where you can't reach it, and you'll get your chocolate fix that way.
Good.
Is that something you see yourself doing?
Definitely.
Okay, so when are you going to start with your brown bag lunches?
I'm gonna go food shopping right now.
After we
After we finish, I'm gonna go and buy. I'm gonna go buy some cold cuts. Well, I don't want to get the processed cold cuts, but like the low
the
sodium.
low sodium, yes.
And I'm gonna make in the whole wheat. I like extra fiber bread. Is that good? Can I have the extra fiber bread instead of the whole wheat bread?
Yeah, the extra fiber bread is something that's good. It could help keep you full longer because fiber could help with that.
Mm-hmm.
So you could buy that. A lot of the whole wheat breads have fiber. So if you want to buy, Fiber One has a variety that you could purchase.
Yeah, I've been buying, and I think it's Pepperidge Farms has, and I think I'm not sure, but I seem to like the high fiber bread more than the wheat bread.
Okay.
And you're saying that's okay? I can do
Yes.
that. Fine. Okay, so that's the new plan. I'm gonna try to brown bag it twice a week, and drink 1 more glass of water every day.
Yes. So how confident are you on a scale of 1 to 10 that you'll be able to brown bag your lunch twice a week with the sandwich, the serving of fruit, and the chocolate
kisses.
kisses?
Scale of 1 to 10, 10. Definitely
Okay.
could do that. Definitely could do that.
That's great. Is there anything else that you want to discuss in terms of your diet or any other lifestyle
No,
changes?
you were very, very helpful. Very helpful. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I want you to tell me back what your plan is for we're going to meet again in a month, and I want you to tell me what your plan is for during that time, what we went over
For the
today.
1 month? Okay, I'm gonna brown bag it at least twice a week with low sodium and high fiber bread. I'm getting rid of the chocolate pudding that I like, and I'm gonna have the dark chocolate kisses, which is a really good idea. And I'm gonna increase my water intake by at least 1 glass a day.
Okay, so that'll be your plan for the next month, and we're going to meet again in another month, and we're going to see how you're going to do, and then we'll go from there. Okay?
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay, nice seeing you again, Carla.
Thank you, Julia. Thanks for your help. See you
You're
next time.
welcome. Bye.